Okay.
What now?
Yes. Good morning, everybody. So now I'm starting your trigonometry. So you have sent some questions to me. I will check them. Okay. I'm writing the questions from exercise 2. Question number 31, exercise 5, 21 and 30, exercise 6, question number 16, and exercise 7, question number 33. Okay. So Aditya Rawat has sent me some problems. I'm taking them first. So exercise 2, question number 31. I'm opening that. So question is 30 and 31 are similar type of problems. 31, 32, 33, these are all similar type problems in exercise 2. Question number 31. I'm muting all. And question number 14 also exercise 6. Question number 14. Question number 14. Okay. So first take exercise 2. Question number 31. One by one. Exercise 2. Question number 31. Question is, if sine power 4 alpha upon A plus cos power 4 alpha upon B is equal to okay, I will take up just write this. Yes, Aryan, what you want? Is equal to 1 upon A plus B. Then prove that sine 8 alpha upon A cube plus cos 8 alpha upon B cube is equal to 1 upon A plus B cube. This we have to prove. Yes, one by one I am taking. So in this case, sine 4 alpha upon A plus cos 4 alpha upon B is equal to 1 upon A plus B. So let us write this as sin 4 alpha upon A plus cos 4 alpha upon B is equal to, this I can write one as sin square alpha plus cos square alpha whole square upon A plus B, because 1 is equal to sin square alpha plus cos square alpha. So you will get sin 4 alpha upon A plus cos 4 alpha upon B is equal to sin 4 alpha upon A plus B plus cos 4 alpha upon A plus B plus 2 sin square alpha cos square alpha upon A plus B. Now, take this term this side. So we will get b sine 4 alpha plus a cos 4 alpha minus, no, this will not be like this. Sine 4 alpha upon a minus 2, okay, sine 4 alpha cos square alpha upon a plus b plus cos 4 alpha upon b is equal to sine 4 alpha upon a plus b plus cos 4 alpha upon a plus b. Let us write this in this way. Or you rewrite in another way instead of this. This is your question number 31. Okay. So rewrite in another way. I think just we have to do some hit and trial here so that we can solve it. One method is by observation also you can directly solve. If you take a is equal to sine square alpha, b is equal to cos square alpha, this will come. That is shortcut method. For example, this condition is given. See, in this condition, if you observe here, if you put let a is equal to sine square alpha, b is equal to cos square alpha, then you will get sine 4 alpha upon sine square alpha plus cos 4 alpha upon cos square alpha is equal to. So this is sine square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1, and this is 1 upon sine 4 alpha sine square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1. So this satisfies this. So we can put here and get this value. This is one of the method. Another option is another method. We have to simplify this. This was one method by observation shortcut for objective questions particularly. For subjective problems, you have to simplify. You have to do some hit and trial here. Given condition is sine 4 alpha upon a plus cos 4 alpha upon b is equal to 1 upon a plus b. 1 upon a plus b. So that one either you write as sine square alpha plus cos square alpha upon a plus b. In that case, what will happen? Sine 4 alpha upon a minus sine square alpha upon a plus b is equal to cos square alpha upon a plus b minus, this is cos 4 alpha upon b. So take here sine square alpha outside, and this will be a into a plus b. So you will be left a plus b sine square alpha minus 1 is equal to, take cos square alpha outside, a plus b minus a, sorry, a plus b minus a. Here you will get cos square alpha is outside, b minus cos square alpha into a plus b into b into a plus b. So this part will cancel out. So now you will be left with sin square alpha into b sin square alpha minus a. 1 minus sin square alpha is cos square alpha is equal to cos square alpha into, this will be how much? Okay, a plus b will get cancelled. A will be left here, b will be left here. So b minus cos square alpha. So this is b minus a cos square alpha minus b cos square alpha. So this you can take b outside. 1 minus cos square alpha is sin square alpha. So b sin square alpha minus a cos square alpha. See now this step. Next page I am taking this because here space is not there. So writing as it is, sin square alpha upon a into b sin square alpha minus a cos square alpha. B sin square alpha minus a
So could you go
cos
back to
square.
the previous page?
1 minute coming into b sin square alpha minus a cos square alpha. Coming to previous page, this. The last step I have carried forward.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody noted? Because this model, see on this model there are three, four problems are there on this model. Noted everybody? See, one thing you must have observed, I am not cancelling this b sin square alpha minus a cos square alpha here directly, because this I will take out common. This is clear or not? Shall I move to next page? Yes. Still writing? After completing, tell me so that I can move to next page. Okay. So see here, in this, I can take this common. B sin square alpha minus a cos square alpha is common. Minus a so what will be left? Sin square alpha upon a minus cos square alpha upon b is equal to 0. So both things are there. From both things I will get, this implies that b sin square alpha is equal to a cos square alpha, or this will give me that sin square alpha upon a is equal to cos square alpha upon b, and this will be equal to 1 upon a plus b. Laws of ratios and proportions, that is a upon b is equal to c upon d. This will be equal to a plus c upon b plus d. This will be equal to under root of a square plus c square upon under root of b square plus d square, and this will also be equal to under root of ac upon under root of bd, or simply ac upon bd. These are all things comes under laws of ratios and proportions. So here this I am not using, I am using only this simple concept. By taking, you can prove all this result by taking lambda. So sin square alpha plus cos square alpha is 1 upon a plus b. So from here you can get sin square alpha is equal to a upon a plus b. Cos square alpha is equal to b upon a plus b. Now what we have to prove? That check it. So what we have to prove it? We have to prove that sin 8 alpha upon a cube plus cos 8 alpha upon b cube. So what we have to prove? Sin 8 alpha upon a cube plus cos 8 alpha upon b cube. So sin 8 alpha means power 4. A 4 upon a plus b power 4 into a cube plus b power 4 upon a plus b power 4 into b cube. So this is nothing but
Power
1
3, right?
c square. This is 8 power 8 a square into a square into a square into a square 4 times. This will be a raised to power 8. That is a square raised to power 4. Understood? A power 6 will be a square power 3. Powers will be added. Any doubt still? So this now a plus b 4 will come outside. This a will cancel a plus b. So this is equal to 1 upon a plus b cube. This is the complete proof of that. So the same concept, there are so many problems are there, one after another. (30, 31, 32). These 3 problems are based on this concept. Next, I will take exercise 5, question number 21 and 30, I think. Question number 21, 30, 22, and 28. So exercise 5. Question number 21. Exercise 5, question number 21. That question is a prove that cos of 2x plus 2y is equal to cos 2x cos 2y plus cos square x plus y minus cos square x minus y. So in this question, what you can do, you can write this as cos 2x cos 2y plus cos square can be written as 1 minus sin square x plus y minus 1 plus sin square x minus y. So this one will cancel. So this is equal to right hand side. I'm starting from the right hand side because that is easy to prove. Cos 2x cos 2y plus sin square x minus y minus sin square x plus y. Sin square a. Now use in this sin square a minus sin square b formula. Sin square a minus sin square b is sin a plus b into sin a minus b. So this is equal to cos 2x cos 2y plus sine a plus b, sine square a minus sine square b, sine a plus b into sine a minus b, x minus y minus x minus y. So this will be equal to cos 2x cos 2y plus y will cancel. Sin 2x, this is a minus sin 2y, x will cancel. So this minus sign I will take here and remove this plus sign. This will be minus here into sin 2y. And you can see this is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b is equal to cos of a plus b. So cos of 2x plus 2y. That is the answer of this. (21). Now question number 22. Note down this. Dhyan, how much you have done? कहाँ गया ध्यान, कहाँ गया?
Sir, I'm doing writing this sir, which you are doing question.
नहीं नहीं, कितने क्वेश्चन किए हैं, कौन कौन सी एक्सरसाइज कर ली?
Sir, 6th exercise कर रहा हूँ.
6 एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो?
Yes sir.
ठीक है. अब मैं एक काम किया करूंगा, तुम सब लोगों को 20 क्वेश्चंस पर डे दिया करूंगा. Those questions you have to just send confirmation you have done or not. Every day 20 problems you have to send confirmation on WhatsApp. Okay, all students. So minimum make a habit of solving 20-30 problems per day. This is completed, everybody. I'm going to next page now. Question number 22. Exercise 5, question number 22. That is, if sine beta is equal to x minus y upon x plus y, then prove that tan pi by 4 plus theta by 2 is equal to under root of x upon y. I think this may be plus minus sign here. I will check it. Okay. So one thing is very clear here. If you are very careful, this problem can be solved very in shortcut form. Shortcut form means if you observe here x upon y, take here 1. Just you have to apply componendo and dividendo. So applying componendo and by componendo and dividend. What is that? That component dividendo, if you have forgotten, if a upon b is equal to c upon d, I can write this as b minus a upon b plus a is equal to d minus c upon d plus c, or you can write a plus b upon a minus b is equal to c plus d upon c minus d. Whatever operation we are performing in left hand side, same operation we perform right hand side. That is componendo dividendo. So here I am applying, from denominator I am subtracting. So 1 minus sine b upon 1 plus sine b. This will be equal to, first I am subtracting from denominator. So x plus y minus x plus y upon, now I will add x plus y plus x minus y. So this is equal to, x will cancel, y will cancel. Sorry, this y will cancel. So y upon x is left. But I need x upon y. So x upon y is equal to 1 plus sine b upon 1 minus sine b. And if you know, this is nothing but cos by2 plus sine b by 2 whole square upon cos b by 2 minus sin b by 2 whole square. So this is cos b by 2 plus sin b by 2 upon cos b by 2 minus sin b by 2 whole square. Now here, if you remember the formula, this is nothing but 10 pi by 4 plus b by theta. So this you can divide by cos b by 2. Here divide, otherwise you have to solve it. Divide by cos b by 2, both numerator and denominator. You will get this is equal to 1 plus 10 b by 2 upon 1 minus 10 b by 2 whole square. So this is nothing but 10 pi by 4 plus b by 2 whole square. So this gives 10 pi by 4 plus b by 2 is equal to plus minus under root x upon y. This will be answer. So here plus minus sign must be there. Are you understood? So this is your question number 22. '28. So complete this. I will go to the next page. Completed? Vaishnav, it is over. Vaishnav CN.
Hello, sir.
How much you have done trigonometry?
Sir, exercise 7 starting.
7 starting. And this another Vaishnav is there. Vaishnav Girish, I think. Vaishnav. How much you have done? Okay. So now come to next question number 28.
Sir, can you go back to the previous page 1 second? Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay. Question number 28. Question number 28 is if alpha beta are roots of. If alpha beta are roots of a cos theta plus b sin theta is equal to c. A cos theta plus b sin theta is equal to c. Then prove that cos alpha plus beta and cos alpha minus beta, two questions they're asking. Cos alpha plus beta is equal to a square minus b square upon a square plus b square, and cos alpha minus beta also you have to prove something is given, 2c minus a square minus b square upon a square plus b square. This is what we have to prove in this. Anybody has done this problem? Gunj, you have done? Kuhu? Aryan? Ayush? What happened? Nobody is speaking anything. Ayush, you have done?
Sir, I got disconnected.
Gunj, you have done this?
No, sir, I didn't get this. I didn't get the previous.
Okay. So now you got it or not?
Yes, sir.
Sanika?
Sir, I tried it. I don't know if I got it or not.
Okay. Kuhu? Where is Kuhu? Kuhu got disconnected, I think.
Hello, sir.
You have done this?
No, sir. I didn't get it.
Okay. But
I
this is
tried.
these are tough problems actually.
Yes, sir.
So I am explaining this, okay? So if alpha beta are roots of this equation, so this the concept is first we can make it a quadratic in single function, either sine theta or cos theta, or we can convert it in tan theta form also. Two options are there. Anyone will work. So for example, I can write a cos theta is equal to c minus b sine theta. Theta, this is not alpha, it is theta, okay? Very good, Prakhar Mishra, you have done very nice. So what you have done, Prakhar, in this? Yes, Prakhar, which method you have used? You can use your mic also, no problem. I will unmute. Yes, I think Prakhar's mic is not working. Okay. Okay, no problem. Then I am explaining, okay? So then a cos, so many methods may be there. Not just one this. You can convert in which formula you will use Amog here. These are the thetas here. So now square. If you square, you will get a square cos square theta is equal to c square plus b square sin square theta minus 2 bc sin theta. So this now you can convert in sine form. A square minus a square into c square plus b square sin square theta minus 2 bc sin theta. So take sin square theta here. This will be a square plus b square minus 2 bc sin theta plus c square minus a square is equal to 0. So you can see this is quadratic in sin theta. So from here, alpha beta are roots. That means sum of the root sin alpha plus sin beta will be 2bc upon a square plus b square. Cos alpha into cos beta is equal to c square minus a square upon a square plus b square. Now, same thing we can do with by transferring. See, this is step number 1. I have transferred b sin theta. Instead of this, I can transfer a cos theta also. So I can write b sin theta is equal to, here I am writing b sin theta is equal to c minus a cos theta. So this will give you b square sin square theta is equal to c square plus a square, that is cos theta, not square here, cos square theta minus 2ac cos theta. So this you can write as 1 minus cos square theta. So b square minus b square cos square theta is equal to this much, c square plus a square cos square theta minus 2ac cos theta. So next step you can write, convert in quadratic in cos. So cos square theta. Cos square theta means a square plus b square minus 2ac cos theta plus c square minus b square is equal to 0. So from here you will get cos alpha plus cos beta sum of the root is equal to 2ac upon a square plus b square, and product of the roots cos alpha into cos beta is equal to c square minus b square upon a square plus b square. Now this is sine, sorry, this is sine. This I know, this is sine alpha, sine beta. Because roots are sine alpha into sine beta. Now you can add and subtract, you will get this answer. So if you add them, cos A cos B plus sin B is cos A minus B. So this must be a 2c square. You can make correction there, small correction. This in the question itself, this must be 2c square. That means if you, this is equation number 1, this is 2. This is equation number 3, and this is equation number 4. So from 2 plus 4 and 2 and 4 minus 2, this. So if you are adding 2 plus 4, what will happen? Cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta is cos alpha minus beta is equal to add c square minus b square plus c square minus a square upon a square plus b square. This is equal to 2c square minus a square minus b square upon a square plus b square. Similarly, you can subtract also. You will get cos alpha plus beta. These results will come. So this is your question number 28. Another method can be, you can convert in tan theta by 2 form. Then you can get first tan alpha by 2, and from that you can calculate cos alpha plus beta by 2. That is another method using another set of formulas. So this is your question number 28. See, all these questions are very, very important. Next, question number 30. Note down this, then I will change. Second part you can solve. Just what I've done, 2 plus 4. Instead of 2 plus 4, you will write there 4 minus 2. You want 10 form also. Okay. One is enough. I will give some idea. A cos theta plus B sin theta is equal to C. So A cos theta, what is the formula in 10 form? 1 minus tan square theta by 2 upon 1 plus tan square theta by 2 plus B. 2 tan theta by 2 upon 1 plus tan square theta by 2 is equal to C. So you will write here A minus A tan square theta by 2 plus 2b tan theta by 2 is equal to C plus C tan square theta by 2. So now you can write A plus C tan square theta by 2 minus 2b tan theta by 2 plus C minus A is equal to 0. So now from here tan alpha by 2 plus tan beta by 2, sum of the root is equal to 2b upon A plus C, and product of the roots tan alpha by 2 into tan beta by 2 is equal to C minus A upon C plus A. So from here you can calculate tan alpha plus beta by 2 is equal to tan alpha by 2 plus tan beta by 2 upon 1 minus tan alpha by 2 tan beta by tan a plus b formula. This is a 2b upon a plus c upon 1 minus c upon c plus a. So this is c plus a will cancel, 2b upon c plus a minus c plus a, c will cancel. So it is b upon a. From here calculate. Yes, so many methods. That is what I'm telling. It depends which method is striking your mind. So from here we got tan let theta is equal to alpha plus beta by 2. So 2 theta is equal to alpha plus beta. So this is tan theta is given. Now cos 2 theta you have to calculate. Cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. 1 minus b square upon a square upon 1 plus b square upon a square is equal to a square minus b square upon a square plus b square. And cos 2 theta is nothing but cos alpha plus beta. In the same way, you can calculate tan alpha minus beta by 2. So this is the second method for same problem. Second method for same problem. So you can solve by the first method or by this method. Any method, whichever you like, you can solve. Yes, shall I go to next page? Okay, then. Question number 30. Question number 30 is if tan pi cos theta if tan pi cos theta is equal to cot pi sin theta. So here you can write tan pi cos theta is equal to tan pi by 2 minus pi sin theta. Tan pi by 2 minus theta is cot theta. Now one important thing, if tan theta is equal to tan alpha, then theta can be either alpha or pi plus alpha, because either this angle can be in the first quadrant or third quadrant. So in third quadrant it is pi plus alpha, in first quadrant it is alpha. So from here you need not to write two solutions. Actually, if it is as in advanced level, then you have to write all this. So pi cos theta will be pi by 2 minus pi sin theta, or pi cos theta is equal to pi plus pi by 2 minus pi sin theta. Pi will cancel. So from here you will get cos theta plus sin theta is equal to half. And from here you will get sin theta plus cos theta into 3 by 2. Now, Let us come here first. This solve. Let us solve this. Both may be possible, may not be possible. That we will check. So here it is in the form of a sin theta plus b cos theta is equal to c. So divide by under root a square plus b square. A is equal to 1, b is equal to 1. So under root a square plus b square is equal to under root 2. So 1 upon under root 2 cos theta plus 1 upon under root 2 sin theta is equal to 1 upon 2 under root 2. So this you can write as cos pi by 4 cos theta plus sin pi by 4 sin theta is equal to 1 upon 2 under root 2. So cos pi by 4 minus theta or theta minus pi by 4. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is equal to 1 upon 2 under root 2. This is one you are getting from here. Second option will not be possible. This will not be possible because maximum value of cos theta plus sin theta is under root 2. So this we will reject. This pi plus pi by 2, this we will add. This is 3 pi by 2. So this is not possible.
So in the first step, it should be plus minus pi by 2.
Plus minus
Pi by 2.
pi by 2. Minus we cannot take actually here. Because
So,
10 minus theta will become minus 10 theta.
so but given the question, it should be plus minus 1 by 2 root 2.
No, that region is different. Not because of that. For that, what you can do, you can write this as sin pi cos theta upon cos pi cos theta minus cos pi sin theta upon sin pi sin theta is equal to 0. So then you can write sin pi cos theta sin pi sin theta minus cos pi cos theta cos pi sin theta is equal to 0. So from here you will get this is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B is cos of A plus B. So pi sin theta plus pi cos theta is equal to 0. Now you can write that, okay? So pi sin theta plus cos theta is equal to plus minus pi by 2. So that will come from here. So now you can write cos theta plus sin theta is equal to plus minus pi by 2, but not from that. Tan theta is equal to tan alpha, then theta is not equal to plus minus alpha. So then you will have from this step, you can solve. So tan theta, sin theta plus cos theta is equal to plus minus 1 upon 2. Then here you will get plus minus 1 upon 2 will also come, plus minus 1 upon 2. Then plus minus sign will come. Understood what we have done? I have converted here sin tan as sin upon cos and cot as cos upon sin, then taken the LCM. Then it is in the form of cos A cos B minus sin A sin B is equal to 0. That means cos of A plus B is equal to 0. Cos of cos theta is 0 means theta is pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. So then both answers will come. So sometimes it depends in exam which method we are approaching. So question number 30 is over. Now exercise 6, question number 16. Exercise 6, question number 16. Shall I change the page? So next is exercise 6, question number 16. See, everybody must have tried all these problems, then only you will understand, because these are very tough problem, I'm telling. They are not easy problem, you can solve them easily. Because others have already tried. They are continuously trying from so many days. They were not getting. Some students must have got. Under root 3 cot 20 minus 4 cos 20 is equal to how much? Anybody has done this problem?
Yes, I have done.
You have done. Chris, कौन बोल रहा है? Chris बोल रहा है? कौन बोल रहा है?
Sir, Ayush.
Ayush, very good. Aditya, you have done? Aditya Rawat?
Yes, sir, I tried, but I didn't got the answer.
Okay, that is also very good. You tried at least. और कौन है जिसने ट्राई किया है इसको?
सर ट्राई तो किया है.
ट्राई तो किया है, but unsuccessful.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो. So now I will make you successful, okay? देखो. So what we have to do here? First of all, definitely we have to convert in cos and sine, because cot is there. Cot, tan we don't like. Golden rule is convert in sine and cos. So I can write that as no, in sine form answer will not come. This answer will be direct. Some numbers will be there, I think. So under root 3 cos 20 upon sine 20 minus 4 cos 20. I can write in this form. Then take LCM. If I hope question is right, it may be one maybe. I don't know the answer. So you must have done it. So it
Yes,
is
sir, I
correct
got
only.
one.
Yes, very good. That may be correct answer then. Minus 4 sine 20 cos 20 upon sine 20. Now, again, there can be so many ways of solving this. One method which I am observing is we will try by this method, otherwise we will change it. Okay, cos 20 minus 2 sine 40 upon sine 20. So this can be done as under root 2 cos 20 minus sine 40 minus sine 40 upon sine 20. 2 sine A, sine B. 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. That formula I have used. Now, what we will do, divide this part. Take this part separate, this part. Divide by 2, multiply by 2. So 2 under root 3 upon 2 cos 20 minus 1 upon 2 sine 40. I think I have to change the method. Let us see. Minus sine 40 divided by sine 20. Everything divided by sine 20. So this is equal to 2. This I can write cos, this is sine 40. Sine 40 will create the problem here. No, so I will change this method here slightly. Let us sine 40. Sine 40 must not be there. So from this step we will change. Divide by 2, yes, but directly dividing by 2 will not be good here. That we can do. That I was thinking directly we can divide That is what we have done, I think. We have multiplied and divided by 2. So, under root 3, cos 20 take outside. I think one more method is there. So many methods may be there. Write this as under root 3 cos 20 minus sin 20 cos 20 minus 3 sin 20 cos 20 to this. So cos 20 is outside. What we left? Under root 3 minus sin 20. Okay, this will be, no, that only we have to go. I think some small mistake we may have done. So this is correct only. Under root 3.
Multiply and divide by 2.
That is what I have done actually. Sin 20 cos 20 upon sin 20. So this I have multiplied divided by 2. So under root 3 directly I don't want to multiply divide by 2. Okay, 2 sin 20 cos 20. So under
So
root 3 by 2 cos 20 minus 2 sin 20 cos 20 into 2 by sin 20. So this will be how much? Sin 40. And this is a cos, okay, ठीक है. Cos 30, you can write is a
Cos 20 sin 60.
cos 20 sin 60. Sin 60, yes. So you can write this as cos 20 sin 60 minus sin 40 into 2.
So shouldn't it be 2 sin 40?
No, divided by 2.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Now, this can be written as a, now you can solve this 40. Sin 40 you can write as 60 minus 20. So this is 2 cos 20 sin 60 minus sin. This is a 60 minus 20 upon sin 20. So this will be equal to 2. Apply this. Cos 20. So I'm writing here downward. This will be equal to 2 upon sin 20. See what is left? Cos 20 sin 60 minus sin A cos B. Sin 60 cos 20 plus cos A sin B. Cos 60 sin 20. So this part will cancel. And sin 20 will cancel with sin 20. So this is equal to 2 cos 60. And 2 cos 60 is 2 into 1 upon 2 is equal to 1. Yes, correct. So 1 upon 2 is the correct answer. So you're done very good, Aryan. So this is your question number 16. Note down everybody. See these small sometimes manipulations you have to do in all these questions. And there are so many problems you cannot remember. Don't think that you can remember them. Question number 14 also somebody asked me. So convert sin and cos and then I think you must get it. Type 14. I'm going to exercise 7, question number 33. Completed this? Exercise 7. See, in this we will use the formula. Question number 33. If question number 31. Okay, that also we will check. Question number 33 is if theta is equal to pi upon 2 raised to power n plus 1, then prove that. See, once in a month we will keep this type of doubt session. So whatever doubts you have in a month, we can finish all the doubts, because doubt sessions are very important. So theta is equal to pi upon 2 raised to power n plus 1. Then prove that 2 raised to power n cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta up to cos 2 raised to power n minus 1 theta. Cos 2 raised to power n minus cos 2 raised to power is equal to 1. So see, left hand side, if you observe, this is the formula we have derived, and this is given in question number 32 also. The formula was cos theta or cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta, cos 2 raised to power n minus 1 theta is equal to sine 2 raised to power n theta upon 2 raised to power n sine theta. This was the formula we have also derived in the class. This formula we will use here. So now this left hand side, just directly I am writing, this left hand side will be equal to sine 2 raised to power n theta upon sine theta. Now in this you have to put the value of theta. Okay, what is the theta? So this is equal to sine theta is pi upon 2 raised to power n plus 1. So 2 raised to power n pi upon 2 raised to power n plus 1 upon sine theta is pi upon 2 raised to power n plus 1. Now the important thing, sine theta is equal to sine. So in this numerator you can do add 1, subtract 1.
So we can simplify theta itself. We can write theta is equal to pi by
Yes.
2n plus 1. So then we can write 2 to the power n theta plus theta is equal to pi.
Yes, that is also correct. Yes, that we can write 2 pi n theta. But in the bottom actually we have to write that form, theta is there. Yes, that we can do. Yes, that is also correct. So another way as you are saying, so that is why these questions don't have single method. Okay. See, 2 raised to power n theta plus theta is equal to pi. So yes, that will be easier method, what you have told me. So you can write from here. See, condition, what is the condition given? Condition given is theta is equal to pi upon 2 raised to power n plus 1, cross multiply. So 2 raised to power n theta plus theta is equal to pi. So 2 raised to power n theta is equal to pi minus theta. So this value right here, sine pi minus theta upon sine theta. So this is sine theta upon sine theta is equal to 1. So this is becomes generally very easy method. Good. So directly you can solve by this. So 33 is gone. Any other question now? I will check if you have put any other question. Question number 31 of exercise 7. Okay. Exercise 5 and 7, 31, both questions you want. Question number 31 of exercise 5 and 7. What is 31 number? Yes, this question you are asking. Okay. So exercise 7, question number 31. What?
1 minute, can you go back to the previous question? Thank you. Okay, sir.
Okay. So now come to this next slide. Next question is prove that sine cube alpha plus sine cube 2 pi by 3 plus alpha plus sine cube 4 pi by 3 plus alpha. This is equal to minus 3 upon 4 sine 3 alpha. See which method you can use here easily. You use the sine 3 alpha formula. Sine 3 theta is equal to 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. So this gives sine cube theta is equal to 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta upon 4. This I will use here. So I will get sine cube alpha will be 3 sine alpha. Left hand side I am solving. 3 sine alpha minus sine 3 alpha upon 4. So 1 upon 4 I am taking outside from overall. Plus sine cube. So this will be 3 sine. What is alpha? 2 pi by 3 plus alpha. Minus sine 3 times of this. So 2 pi plus 3 alpha. Plus, understood this point? Last sine cube alpha. Alpha is here what? 4 pi by 3 plus alpha. So 3 sine 4 pi by 3 plus alpha minus sine multiply by 3. So 4 pi plus 3 alpha. So this can be written as 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4 sine alpha plus sine 2 pi by 3 plus alpha plus sine 4 pi by 3 plus alpha. This term, and this term. Minus 1 upon 4 sine 3 alpha plus sine 2 pi plus 3 alpha plus sine 4 pi plus 3 alpha. Remaining terms. This term, and this term. Now I think you can solve very easily. This is equal to 3 upon 4 sine alpha. Now, this you can write sine A plus B, or you expand the sine 4 pi by 3 plus alpha. You can write this sine pi plus pi by 3 plus alpha. And this you can write, if you want, sine pi minus pi by 3 minus alpha. So sine pi minus alpha is sine alpha. So this will become plus sine pi by 3 minus alpha. And this will become sine pi plus pi by 3 plus alpha. Which quadrant? This is in pi plus third quadrant. It will be minus. So minus sine pi by 3 plus alpha. minus 1 upon 4 sine 3 alpha 3 times, because all are sine 3 alpha only. Sine 2 pi plus 3 alpha, sine 3 pi 4 pi plus 3 alpha, everything is sine 3 alpha. So this part, if you write one more step, 3 upon 4 sine alpha plus sine, expand either or sine, apply sine a plus b minus sine a minus b. So minus sign you can take common here outside. Minus take common. Sine a plus b minus sine a minus b. 2 cos a sine b. So 2 cos pi by 3 sine alpha, or you expand them. Minus 3 upon 4 sine 3 alpha. If you observe, this will cancel out. This is 1 upon 2 and sine alpha will cancel. So this is equal to minus 3 by 4 sine 3 alpha. In this, if you have any problem at any step, you ask me, because in between I have done some shortcut method here. So if you want, I will explain again that part. Just check it. Everybody must try to understand. If any doubt is there, ask me. I will explain that part. Okay, very good. So this is your question number 31. So note down and tell me, I will go to the next page. Completed this? Hello, everybody completed?
So 1 second.
Question number 31, exercise 5. Rishi, how much you have done? Where is Rishi? Left in between so many students.
So done, sir.
Okay. So now come to this question. Question exercise 5. Question number 31. Question is, if tan theta is equal to, these are all tough problems. Tan theta is equal to x sine phi upon 1 minus x cos phi, and tan phi is equal to y sine theta upon 1 minus y cos theta. This is the question. Then prove that, simple they're asking, prove that x sine phi is equal to y sine theta. X sine phi is equal to y sine theta. So in this, if you observe carefully, there is nothing much for solving here, because you cannot substitute value of theta also, you cannot convert in tan theta or sine theta form, etc. So what you will do, convert sine and tan in sine and cos. That means right here, solve separately both sides. Sine theta upon cos theta is equal to x sine phi upon 1 minus x cos phi. Now cross multiply.
Sir,
So you
sir,
will
we
get,
can
yes,
just take tan theta is equal to x sine phi by 1 minus x cos phi. We can just take it as cot theta is equal to reciprocal of
cot
what is
theta, yes,
given.
we can take, yes.
So after that, we'll get cot theta is equal to 1 by x sine phi minus cot phi.
Cot theta will be reciprocal of that. 1 minus
Ye-
x cos phi upon x sine phi.
No, 1 minus x sine phi minus cot phi.
You are taking reciprocal of this. So you are writing cos theta upon sine theta. Like this you are telling.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
But this side let it just be cot theta.
This is cot theta. Cos theta upon sine theta is cot theta.
So now take 1 by x sine theta minus x cos phi minus x sine phi. So you will get 1 by x sine phi minus cot phi.
What you are saying? 1 minus
1 by x sine phi
1 upon x sine phi
minus
minus
cot.
x cot phi is equal to cot theta. Okay,
Yeah.
that you want to put that. Yes, okay. Yeah, that can be done then. Good. So that value you can put there and solve it. Yes, that is also good. So if you try it, this is the beauty of mathematics. If you try it by different methods, you may get it. But only thing is you have to try. Keep on trying. So sine theta minus x sine theta cos phi is equal to x sine phi cos theta. So sine theta is equal to x. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B is equal to sine of A plus B sine theta plus phi. This is equation number 1, for example. Now solve similarly this. This is a sine phi upon cos phi. So you will get y sine theta cos phi is equal to sine phi minus y cos theta sine phi. So you will get y sine theta plus phi is equal to sine phi. So from here, sine theta plus phi is equal to sine phi upon y. So equating sine theta plus phi from equation number 1 and 2. So from 1 and 2, Sine theta plus phi is equal to sine theta upon x. This is equal to sine phi upon y. And this is what we have to prove. This is the result. So just from both equations, we will calculate sine theta plus phi and equate them. So y sine theta is equal to x sine phi. So this is enough for today. I am explaining now some other one or two small concepts now. Because so far we have not calculated how to calculate if I ask you sine 18 degree, cos 18. I think we have not done.
No, sir.
So that is very important. Sine 18, cos 18 value. So this is over. Complete it. One or two small parts I will explain. Okay, how to calculate sine 18, cos 18, etc. And this method, special technique is there. This method is also very important. So after completing, just tell me, I will change the page. Completed? Everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm changing the page. See. Question is find sine 18, cos 18, tan 18, etc. These values. 18 degrees. These are degrees. How to find these values? Sine 36, then we can find sine 36, cos 36, etc. All those.
We can take A is equal to 18, then 5A equals 90, and then we can use the properties.
Yes, very good. So I think you have done it very nice. So in this way, all students must study, do on your own so many things. If you are reading some books or assignments or this, you will get all this. Book I have uploaded, phase 1 book, on that also it is available. So these are standard problems everywhere you will get. So the method is let theta is equal to 18 degree. So if I multiply by 5 theta will be 90 degree. So I can write 2 theta is equal to 90 minus 3 theta. Now take sine on both sides, don't take cos. So these are the steps you have to remember. So sine 2 theta is equal to sine 90 minus 3 theta is cos 3 theta. Apply the formula now. This sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta is how much? 2 sine theta cos theta. 2 sine theta cos 3 theta is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. So cos theta is not equal to 0. Cos theta will cancel. So 2 sin theta is equal to 4. Cos square theta. Cos square theta is 1 minus square theta minus 3. So this is equal to 1 minus 4 sin square theta. So 4 sin square theta plus 2 sin theta minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is quadratic equation. Sin theta is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac 16 upon 2a 2 into 4. So this is equal to minus 1 plus minus under root 5 upon 4. So two values are coming. Sin theta is equal to under root 5 minus 1 upon 4 or minus under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. Sin 18, theta is 18. This is sin 18. Where is root 25? 4ab, 16 will be there. 16 plus 4, 20. Under root 20 is 2 root 5. 2 cancelling. Under root 20 is 2 root 5. So 2 I am cancelling in denominator, okay? So this is not possible because sin 18, this is sin 18. Sin 18 is acute angle, it has to be positive. So from here you will get sin 18 degree is equal to under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. Under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. Because this must be positive, first quadrant. So we will neglect that minus under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. That is not possible. This is very important value. You have to remember also. Sin 18 is equal to, sin 18 particularly, sin 18 is equal to under root 5 minus 1 upon 4. This you must remember. From here you can calculate cos 18 is equal to under root 1 minus sin square 18. So that is under root 1 minus under root 5 minus 1 upon 4 whole square. So that is equal to 16 minus 5 minus 1 minus minus plus 2 under root 5 upon 16. So this is coming 6 10 under root of 10 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4 under root of 10 plus 2 under root 5. This is the cos 18, which is difficult to remember, but sign you have to remember. This is cos 18. And we know sin 18. Sin 18 will be cos 72. Cos 18 will be sin 72. These values will also be there. Because they are complementary angles. Now, once we know the 18, we can easily calculate 36 cos 2 theta formula. For example, I want to calculate cos 36. So here, let us take theta is equal to 18 degree. So cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So 1 minus 2 sin square theta under root 5 minus 1 upon 4 whole square. So this is 8. 8 minus 2, 4, 8. This will be 5 plus 1 minus 2 under root 5 upon 8. So this will be how much? 8 minus 6 is 2 plus 2 under root 5 upon 8 is equal to under root 5 plus 1 upon 4.
4.
So cos 36 is equal to sine 54 degree. So now we have calculated so many angles. After this, you can easily calculate sine 36 also. Now here some important deductions from here, questions which may be asked. For example, they can ask, prove that tan 7.5 degree is equal to under root 6 minus under root 4 minus under root 3 plus under root 2. So here let us take theta is equal to 7.5. So 2 theta is equal to 15 degree.
So we can also find sine 7.5 and cos 7.5, and then we can simplify.
Yes. So that is the tan formula only.
Okay.
So that tan theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta upon sine 2 theta. Because 1 minus cos 2 theta will be how much? 2 sine square theta, and sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. If you observe here, this is nothing but 2 sine square theta, and this is 2 sine theta cos theta. See, remembering formula is very important. So sine theta upon cos theta is tan theta. Now you can directly put 1 minus cos 15 upon sine 15. These values 5 minus 30. So 1 minus cos 15, cos 45 minus 30. So under root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2 upon under root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. So here a small manipulation you have to do after this. This is 2 root 2 minus under root 3 minus 1 upon under root 3 minus 1. Now you can see in the question denominator is not there, so multiply by under root 3 plus 1, divide by under root 3 plus 1, you will get the answer directly. Now some 1 or 2 problems I am taking for you. Afterward we will leave. This everybody understood this problem? See, if I ask you one question here, very simple problem. Find the value of sine 12 degree, sine 48 degree, sine 54 degree is equal to how much? See, without knowing any angle, you can calculate it. Which formula you have to use? This is the application of that formula I'm telling. One formula I've told, sine alpha, sine 60 minus alpha into
Sir, 1 by
sine.
8.
Yes, very good. Sine 60 plus alpha is equal to, what was the formula? For this, 1/4 sine 3 alpha. So in this, what you will do, take sine 12, sine 48, 48 is 60 minus 12, multiplied by sine 60 plus 12, and this write sine 54 upon sine 72 outside. So this will be 1/4 sine 3 alpha 36. Sine 54 upon sine 72. So this you can write 1/4 sine 36. Sine 54 is also cos 36 upon sine 72. So this is 1/8 sine 72 upon sine 72 is equal to 1/8. See this application of this formula. Here alpha is equal to 12 degree. So 1/4 sine 3 alpha. This I have written here 1/4 sine 3 alpha. First I have multiplied by cos 72, so 60, this quantity. 60 plus 12 divided by 72, sine 72 multiplied by sine 72. Sine alpha, sine 60 minus alpha, sine 60 minus alpha is 1/4 sine 3 alpha. See, one more problem I'm taking based on the same concept. Sometimes very long problems you can solve.
Could you go back to the previous?
Okay.
So before that.
See what you are saying, you could not get, I'm explaining here. This step you understood, I have multiplied by sine 72 divided by sine 72. So this is a sine 54 upon sine 72. This is what? 1/4 sine 3 alpha 36. So now sine 54 is equal to cos 36 because they are the complement angle. So this is 1/4 sine 36 cos 36 upon sine 72. Now again multiply by 2, divide by 2. So this is 1/8, 2 sine A cos A, 2 sine theta cos theta, sine 2 theta, sine 72 upon sine 72 is equal to 1/8. Now similar application is if I ask you sine 6, sine 42, sine 66, sine 78, this value suppose. Sine 6, sine 42, sine 66, sine 78 is equal to. So if you observe here, 60 minus 6, 60 plus 6. So this is a 60 plus 6 is there, but 60 minus 6 is missing. So 60 minus 6 is equal to 54. So what I will do, sine 6, sine 60 minus 6, sine 60 plus 6 into sine 42, sine 78 upon sine 54. I have multiplied by sine 54 and divide by sine 54. Multiply and divide. Sine 54 degree. Now this is 1 upon 4 sine 3 theta. Theta is equal to here 6 degree into sine 42 sine 78 upon sine 54. So this is 1 upon 4 sine 18 sine 60 minus 18 42 sine 60 plus 18 is 78 upon sine 54. So this is again 1 upon 4 sine 54. What will be this? 1 upon 4 sine 3 theta. 3 theta is 54. So this answer is 1 upon 16. 54 sine 54 will cancel out. So answer is 1 upon 16. So you can see same application, same concept, same formula applied 2 times in the same question. So if any doubts are there, you can ask. With this, I'm finishing today's class. So a lot of questions, lot of doubts we have taken. Next class, also I will take trigonometry only this week. I will continue with trigonometry, but I will take archives, previous years problems, some problems, different types. That sequences of trigonometric sequences, I'm not going now at this stage. That we will do afterward. So some important questions we will solve in the next class. All concepts are over. Only one part is left, that is a periodicity of the trigonometric functions. Because if I ask you draw the graph of sine 2x, sine 3x, that I have not explained actually. That also I will explain in next class, some basic part. Okay. Yes, now you got this. Is this? Okay. So with this, I'm finishing the today's class. Have a good day to all of you. This
Thank you,
also
sir.
on YouTube
Thank you,
video
sir.
will be available
Thank you,
in the
sir.
evening. Okay, thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.